everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I am bringing you my review of the new Kylie Cosmetics Royal Peach palette. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts about the palette, then just keep watching. So first things first, I will have timestamps of everything I am talking about down in the description box below. Whatever it is that you're looking for within this video, you'll find it there. So I hope you find that helpful. So like I said, I'm here to give you my thoughts and my review of the Kylie Cosmetics Royal Peach palette. This retails for $45. Luckily, there was free shipping on it. Unlike her other 3 palettes that she has come out with, this palette has 12 shades in it. That's what the back looks like. It says Kylie. This is absolutely gorgeous, this eye look. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. It just says Kylie. She got rid of the drips, which I really like the drips, but she did this really cool rose gold name at the front. This is a great big mirror. I actually love it. And this is what the palette looks like. It has an array of mattes and metallic shades in here. I have attempted to make this video 3 times already. Prior to this one, it just wasn't working out. I don't know what it was. If you watched any of my other Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes review, you know that I love them. I'm actually obsessed with them. But with the Royal Peach palette, I was so excited to get my hands on this palette in particular, just because, yes, I'm loving all the dark winter makeup, but I'm actually ready for spring. So when I saw this palette, I was like, oh my goodness, I need it in my life. I know I'm gonna use it so much. The colors look gorgeous, and I was like, if it's anything else like any of her other eyeshadow palettes, then I'm absolutely gonna love it. I have such mixed feelings now that I have it in my hands. I'm guessing all the hype around it like kind of blindsided me when I was looking at the pictures of this palette before I purchased it. If you take a closer look at this palette, it's missing quite a few elements. So yeah, it doesn't have a good all over lid shade. It doesn't have a good highlight shade. And last but not least, it does not have a good deep shade to deepen up the outer corner. You guys, I had such high hopes for this palette. The quality of her other shadows were just so good, for me at least. They were so good that I'm truly disappointed in this palette, to say the least. No, I've not played with all of them yet. I will get to it soon. I will try to make more tutorials using this palette for you guys, just in case you purchased it as well and you want to see what looks you can create. I want to give you some ideas. I'm so excited for these 2 middle shades right here, but after this color called Duchess performed today, I'm just like, how are these two gonna perform if this one performed the way it did? And let me not even get started on this royal blue shadow. This royal blue shadow, when I saw it within this palette, I was like, yes, Kylie, bring it on. I feel like the beauty industry was ready for something fresh, something new. With this color story, she totally brought that. I just don't understand if it's called the Royal Peach palette. You should make sure that your peach colors and your royal blue color, the only one that you put in here, are absolutely phenomenal. That they're not patchy, they're not dry, and that at least they should be pigmented. This box, her eyes on this box, I know they did something to enhance that color. It looks nothing like it, not even in person. Just like with Duchess, I dug my little brush into that royal blue color, popped it into my waterline, and every time I would try to blend it out, it just disappeared. I had my expectations set really high on this palette, and it just did not deliver. I appreciate that it has a big mirror in this palette, that it included a brush. I mean, it's just, everything looked so great for this palette until I got it in my hands. And don't even get me started, this palette swatches horribly. Alright, so let's get started with the demo portion of this video. So I'm going to take this shade right here called Sandy, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. This isn't your typical all over lid color. For an all over lid color, I'm used to using something closer to my skin tone. This is working out fine, I believe. But like I said in the beginning of the video, this is my third time attempting a look with this palette. Just because it's not your conventional palette. I think I want to lay some powder under my eyes because I do remember this having fallout. Dip into Sandy and bring this color down here. I'm taking the shade right here called Cinnamon in the Kylie blending brush, and mind you, I am digging my brush in there because just from past experience with this palette, it doesn't pick up that much product. Like, there's a lot of kickback and there's a lot of fallout, but there's not a lot of pigment that goes on your eye. So I'm keeping this in the outer corner. Like that. I'm going in with that Kylie brush and just buffing this out. I'm being really careful at not bringing this up too high because there's not really a great highlight shade in this palette. So every shade that they put up top, they brought it around her eye. And I'm not just saying like on the lower lash line. You could tell that they went like full circle, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to duplicate. Okay, so far this is working out much better, but I feel like with a palette it should be brainless. You shouldn't have to sit there and guess, okay, what can I do to make this palette work? No, that should have already been investigated for you. Whoever put this palette together should have been like, they should be able to go this as transition, this as an all over lid color, this as a highlight color. These are just basic things that a palette needs. I'm gonna mix Cinnamon and Sandy, trying to deepen it up as much as possible and bringing it in like halfway into my eye. I love this little tiny shader brush. It works great with any metallic shades. I did try to use the Kylie one, as you can see, the other day, and it just didn't work out. I'm hoping it'll work out with this. Pick up this color right here called Duchess. I'm like digging my brush in there and it's crumbling up so much. So I'm gonna put this in the inner half. I dipped in my brush about 3 times into this eyeshadow to get this. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a shimmery color or a metallic copper color. It's not metallic at all. And if it's a shimmer, there's not enough shimmer in it. This shadow in particular, so far, it's so dry and so hard to work with. It's just, the sheerness of it just blows my mind. I don't know if you guys understand, but I'm digging my brush into that shadow. I never have to do that with any shadow. Tip of my brush, I'm gonna dip into Duchess, and I'm gonna pop this in the middle of my eye, right there, just for some added dimension. So I'm gonna go in with this sorbet color. Let's see how it works out. Okay, that's actually not that bad. As a highlight color is actually not that bad, just because it gives to this look like an ombre effect. So I'm gonna put this right here as well in my inner corner. Oh yeah, it's way too peach for the inner corner. Now for this royal blue color right here. I had such a hard time last time around as I was creating this exact look. Too much fallout. It wasn't pigmented enough, but you'll see for yourself. So I'm gonna dig my brush in here. Again, see how much fallout? Like, there's so much kickback. So this color is just called Royal. just not as pigmented as I wanted it to be. I almost wish that this was a metallic shade. Alright, so the moment that everyone has been waiting for, I am going to be giving away one Kylie Cosmetic of your choice. It could be this Royal Peach palette so you can try it out for yourself, or it could be anything from her entire line. You guys know that when a new Kylie Cosmetic product releases, that I like to give one of my lucky subscribers a chance to shop at the Kylie Cosmetics website. So it could be anything. One winner will win one item. I know this makeup line is so hyped up right now. Lots of you would love to have it, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to have them, that I want to give one of you guys a chance to get your very own Kylie Cosmetics product. So make sure that your YouTube account is not on private so that I can actually see that you are subscribed to my channel. If you're on private, even if you are subscribed to my channel, I'm not able to see it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review slash demo of the new Royal Peach palette by Kylie Cosmetics. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!